Hi, I'm Shadwal. In this video, we'll be looking into OBS or Open Broadcaster software. Open Broadcaster software is very easy, powerful and free to use tool. It can be used by lecturers, professors to teach students remotely while sharing their screens and webcams. Even this whole video is recorded entirely through OBS. As usual with any other software, first you have to download it. You can download OBS by going to the obsproject.com website. You can see I'm in the OBS Studio homepage. Just click on Windows and the software will get downloaded. Just click on it. If it asks for permission, just click yes. As for the installation, it's pretty straightforward. You just have to click next, next and install. There's a successful message saying that OBS Studio is installed. Just click finish. Now that the installation is complete, the OBS console will pop. The first time the console opens, the software itself will help configure most of the settings. So I click S here. Click on the second option. Click next. The FPS option, click the second one. This will help you get higher resolution and it upgrades the quality of your videos. Click next. Wait a second until it configures everything. Now everything's over. Just click on apply settings. This is how your console will initially look like. Now we need to configure the input devices. I'm going to start with 4 commonly used and important input source. We'll start with the microphone first. So the microphone lets the OBS record your voice. On the sources tab, click on plus. Click on audio input capture. I'll just rename it as mic. Click OK. So if you have more than one microphone, you can select your microphone. If not, you can just leave it at default. Click OK. Now our mic is configured. Say you don't have a mic but want to record computer's audio. What then? Let's assume I'm presenting something and I need to show a video. Something like this.
A slightly squashed sphere with a heavy metal core and a lighter surface crust wrapped in a thin slip.
I want the video sound to be included in the recording. So OBS gives me an option to include computer's audio without requiring your mic. Let's see how to configure it. In the sources group, click on the plus icon. Select audio output capture. You can leave it as it is. Click OK. Select default. Click OK. And that's it. That's done. Now I'll show you how to record your monitor using OBS. So I'm going to show you two methods. One would be if you had only single monitor and the other would be if you had multiple monitors. So if you had a single monitor, all you have to do is go to the sources tab and click on the plus icon. Click on display capture. Just name it as monitor. Click OK. And just click OK again. Now your monitor is set up. So that's how you can set up a single monitor. Now say you had multiple monitors. Now in order to do that, all you have to do is just go to the sources tab. Click on the plus icon. Select display capture. Now here you can rename it as monitor 2. After that just press OK. Now here in the display option, select that and here you can select the monitor which you need to capture. For now I'll just press the display number 2. After that just press OK, and that's how you can record using multiple monitors. Before we set up webcam, click on studio mode. Now I'll explain what studio mode is a bit later, but for now let's jump back into sources. To add a webcam, click on the plus icon, click on video capture device. I'll just rename it as webcam. Click OK. Select whichever camera you want. I'll just choose this. Click OK. Now why I have selected studio mode is I can just resize the camera wherever I want. I can tone it down a bit, can resize it, and when I'm happy with it I can just click the transition button. So this is what the output is going to be. So if I bring it down here and I just assign it to the windows, now as you can see this is the preview tab. You can edit whatever you want in the preview tab, but when you click on transition, the end result will be this. Before I show you a demo of the recording, I want to show you some advanced settings that are important. Go to the File tab, click on Settings, click on Output, change the output mode from Simple to Advanced, click on Recording. Now this is the recording path. This is where your recordings will be stored. If you want, you can change the recording path and change the recording format from MKV to MP4. This is the most commonly used video format. This type of file can be viewed by almost all devices with video capability, so the recipient of your videos can watch it easily. And change the encoder from stream encoder into times 264. This is done so that you have the ability to pause the recording whenever you want. After this, you can go to hotkeys. So hotkeys are basically used to speed up some of the processes. For example, I can assign Alt R for start recording and also Alt R for stopping recording. And I can also go to my mic and I'll press Alt M to mute my mic and also Alt M to mute my mic. So it's advisable to mute your microphone when not in use to avoid noise or disturbances. So background noise is a big problem while recording, especially if you don't have a mic which is good or there's lot of disturbances in the area. So OBS gives you an option to minimize that noise. So to do that, you have to go to the sources, right click on mic, click on filters. Now you have to add a new filter. This is noise suppression, and you also have to do this in the specific order to get maximum benefits. Click on noise. OK. Now bring the suppression level back to minus 60 decibels. This is done to reduce the background noises or any disturbances. Now add a new filter. Click on noise gate. OK. Now what this does is basically it mutes your microphone when you're not speaking. Now because of these two filters, your overall voice volume would be very low. So in order to change that, you click on a new filter, click on gain, click OK. So what gain filter does is it increases only the volume of your voice, so you can adjust it to whatever you find it comfortable at, and after you do that you click on close. Now the filters are added to. Now I'll show you a quick demo on how to record. To start recording, you can press the hotkey or click on start recording. Now it's recording.
Slightly squashed sphere with a heavy metal core and a lighter surface crust wrapped in a thin sliver.
Now that we have everything set up, it will record every source. I can go back to OBS and I'll click stop recording. Now to view your recordings, you can click on File tab, click on Show Recordings, and now you can see the recording.
Slightly squashed sphere with a heavy metal core and a lighter surface crust, wrapped in a thin sliver.
To so that's all the basics that you need to know about OBS. For easy reference, I made a PDF with all the steps. You can go to the link here, bit.ly/OBS file. As you can see, there's all the steps here. And if you have any doubts, you can feel free to send me an email. This is my address over here, shadwalrao@gmail.com. That's it. Thank you.